Welcome back, guys, fans of our best friend's wedding. This week episode was hot. Yes, I mean hot. The excitement alone from my voice should prove that. This is season 2, episode 10 review. Title Pride and the Fall. Honestly, guys, I thought episode 6 was my best episode so far, but episode 10 actually crowned it all. Big up to the director of this episode. I really enjoyed it so much. Yes, so let's dive into the episode review. This episode started with Jade in her office drinking herself off her pain of losing her company or her company collapsing. Then Clara, remember Clara, right? Yes, Clara, Mr. Alabi's executive assistant, walks into the office, but Jade thought it was one of those usual Mr. Alabi shenanigans, and she started saying, hell no, hell no. Then Clara told her that she quit working for Mr. Shola. Clara suggested to Jade what she can do differently for the right number or amount of audience to her new company, and Jade hired Clara to help redeem her company. Then we move over to the next scene where Eken and Charles were in the living room talking about our very own fiancée Muna, but Eken responded that she asked with Muna, he agrees with Muna because they decided to separate work life and their personal life. And Charles said he just know she is going to do something foolish to Jade. And Eken asked why he cares so much. And Charles said it's because she is his friend, and she has worked hard to carry on to Tunde's legacy. And Eken said, Tunde, the dead husband whose wife you are still lasting over. Then Charles said it's not last, then Eken said, then is it love then? Charles didn't want to have the discussion with him anymore. That was when he received a text message from Kemi and called her, and Eken wanted to follow him. Eken, where are you going? Follow him to Kemi's house. Next scene, we see our fiancé, which is Muna, in Jade's office, trying to tell Jade that she wants to sue Jade for firing her. But Jade said, why do you want to sue an already dying company? And she was like, she was going to sue them. And Jade said, oh, okay, you can go ahead and all that. And Muna was surprised that Jade gave her that reception. Then Jade also got a text message from Kemi and left the office and asked Muna that she knows the way she can go. Then the next scene, we see Charles consoling Kemi on Captain's life, over Captain's life, and she was married to a liar. Charles asked where Captain is at the moment, and Kemi said she kicked him out. Then Jade walked in to help in the consoling process. Then in the next scene, we see Charles made some tea to be given to Kemi, but met Jade, who said she wouldn't need it any longer because she's asleep, and he came back to sit with Jade. Charles then asked how Jade was doing, and she said oh, and she just continued with her talk. Finally, we get these two people sitting alone to talk. Then Jade asks where Charles goes when he disappears. He did that when she got married to Tunde and when Tunde died as well. And he was like, Charles said he doesn't know how to be around her. And Jade asked if it's because he's getting married to Muna. And he said no. Please, I have to say everything. These two are my favorite couples. So we are going to say every single word they said. He said he doesn't know how to act around her. After Tunde and everything, he wanted to hug her, hold her in his arms forever. But she just lost her husband, and he doesn't know the right protocol for consoling. But the fact that she was mourning Tunde made everything a million times complicated. Oh, these two are so difficult. What this talk was it so hard to talk? Then Charles asked Jade to say something, and Jade said, Jade just spoiled everything. She just spoiled the moment by telling Charles he chose Muna. And Charles also said, you chose Tunde even though I begged you not to marry him. Then Jade said, we are going full circle. And this, she says she understands why he disappeared. Oh, why are you doing this? Then the next scene, we see Eken going over to meet Captain. Yes, remember Captain, right? Yes, our lying, cheating husband. Yes, Captain told Eken the truth about the baby drama. Then Eken with his Mr. Johnny Bravo, this thing, he had to leave without even beating Captain. Then that was when the scene ended. Then we move on to the next scene where we have Kemi coming downstairs. Yes, and then Mama Kemi was watching TV. Mama Kemi is so funny. She asked Kemi if Captain's child is a boy or a girl, and she said it's a boy. And she said Kemi chased her husband out of the house over a little indiscretion. She just has to bring in her traditional wedding fiasco. Kemi was not having all that, and she said she was going out. Same way she used to disturb Captain. She has turned over to Kemi with her disturbance. Then we'll move over to the next scene. Charles was busy drinking and thinking about Jade. Jade was also at the office, and they were all doing the same. Yes. Then we see Kemi all dressed up in red and looking so hot. Yes, we saw that she was going to meet Mr. Johnny Bravo, Eke. They were both dressed, and she told him how Captain got married to her in spite of her being pregnant for another man, and that Eken got she got pregnant for Eken. Yes, but she got miscarriage, and after all the closure, after the show is what another party, so they move over to Eken's room, and they continued with the rest of the closure. There. Yes, so then we move over to the final scene. Yes, in this episode. And my favorite scene. Yes, guys, I can't even hide it. Jade was planning to meet with Charles, and because the heart knows what it wants, Charles was already there like a flash. You know the superhero Flash? Yes, that was the second Charles got to Jade's office. She asked him, what are you doing here? What are you doing in my office? Did you see how Charles picked her up? Oh, that was so sweet. He said, oh, no more talk, just feel. And guys, I can't breathe. We finally had our kiss. Oh my God. We finally had our keys until Jade spoiled the whole thing by bringing our very own fiancée Muna into the scene. And I'm like, Jade, how can you? We're enjoying the scene. Why? TNC Africa, I felt cheated. We needed a close-up of that kiss. We also needed a show currently I need a show that will have only Jade and Charles in it. At this point, I don't want it to end. Yes, that's me. Yes, do leave your comments down below. Let me read some of your thoughts about this episode. Full episode is on TNC Africa right here on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell notification icon for whenever I post any new video, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It will really help the channel grow. And at this point, I'll say stay safe, stay blessed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.